All right, so this is going to be definitely a different video. I thought that this was the best time to make an update video on the Viper V3 Pro because it's back to school and Razer has back to school sales. And if you use your student email, you can get a discount on all of the Razer mice that are out there. And I was gonna make an update video anyway, and why not? This is easily the best gaming mouse on the market. This or the Death Adder V3 Pro, whichever you prefer. These are very easily the best mice on the market, so I figured why not make a video about it, because if you're going to buy it, right now would be the best time because you have your student discounts and it's kind of back to school. So if you're getting a new school email or whatever, just use it on the Razer website and you should get your discount. I believe it's actually, the discount is different. Your specific discount is different depending on where you live or what you do. It might just be standard 10 to 15%, but I think it might be different. But anyway, back to the video. Yeah, so this is not going to be a review whatsoever. I did make a review already of this mouse, obviously. This is more so how it held up, why I think it's the best mouse, and why you should just probably buy it right now. If you're looking for a gaming mouse, obviously. So before I start this video, like I always say, use my codes in the description, like and sub. Obviously, I have zero affiliation with Razer. I bought this with my own money. Yeah, I've never had any contact with Razer. That would be nice, though. It would be nice if they could send me things, but no, I bought this with my own money. So this mouse is normally $150, but with the student discount, it should knock it down just a little bit. And there are a few reasons why there's such a huge, well, first of all, I have not been making any videos because there's nothing. I just like testing really good gaming mice. That's basically my channel. I don't review a lot of things that are just awful. That's why a lot of my videos look like they're shill videos, because I don't really review things that I don't like. So yeah, because I don't spend enough time using it to where I think it's fair to make a video if I don't like it. I'm not just gonna use it for weeks at a time and just hate the thing. Anyway, so this mouse is $150, like I said. Going on to the mouse itself, the mouse has held up great. There's zero creaking. The clicks still feel identical to as how they did, and this is one of the only mice I felt that has absolutely, and when I mean zero click play. There is zero click play in this mouse, which is insane because it's actually a split click design. Usually there is always going to be play, but no, there is none. And the clicks still feel the exact same. The side buttons still feel the exact same. The scroll wheel, everything feels the same as when it did stock, when I got it. So yeah, and like I said in my video, I still think that these are some of the best optical clicks on the market. Especially the ones in this mouse. These ones feel considerably different to the Viper V2 Pro, even though they say that they're both V3. They feel completely different. These are much lighter, much more spammable. I think that the Sora clicks are also up there. These are probably 1 and 2 for best optical clicks in my opinion. But yeah, so mouse is held up great. Actually feels like the most stable mouse I have used. There's zero wobble on anything. Everything is just super tight, besides the back side button, which is fine. It's just got a little bit of like a springiness to it, but that happens on a lot of mice. And the other thing is the shape. I think what makes this a plus is that they changed the shape. I have a ton of glare for some reason. Yeah, so the shape is changed. It's a much more agreeable shape to basically everybody. It sort of falls in the line of like a super light shape where you can really just use this for any grip, so it's an easy recommendation. It's 127 millimeters long, which is pretty decently long, but not unusably long. 63.9 millimeters wide and 39.9 millimeters tall. So you can really use this for, if you have smaller hands, you can palm this. You can also fingertip this just because of it's an FK shape, just how it flares and everything. You can fingertip it. and the hump goes up about 40 millimeters. So if you do want to claw it, you can absolutely claw it, and it feels great. I personally use it strictly for claw. So yeah, it's just a great shape. The coating is also super agreeable. It is not PBT anymore. It's a super like stickier. It's a little bit of like a stickier matte coating, which is great. That's what they definitely should have changed it to, and I don't think it's going to be unagreeable to anybody. And also, um, you don't need, unlike other Razer mice and some other mice for 8,000 hertz, you don't need the software installed. It is a pain that you have to install Synapse to change it to 8,000 hertz, but you just uninstall it and it stays on your mouse forever. As well as the battery life. There is no other mouse out there that's going to give you 17 hours at 8,000 hertz, 40 hours at 4,000 hertz, and 95 hours at 1,000 hertz. Actually, what a lot of people don't know is the sensor, the 3950, which is the right here, Gen 2 Focus Pro sensor. It is one of the only sensors that can actually correctly do 8,000 hertz. So I don't want to name brands, 3395 mice that are using 8,000 hertz does not feel the same, and I know from experience and testing that people have done, does not feel the same as 8,000 hertz on this mouse. There's a huge performance difference between the two, and really a lot of those 3395 mice are not optimized for 8,000 hertz, and you really shouldn't be using it on it, and you're not going to get any battery life out of it. So yeah, I mean, a lot of these mice too are even more than the V3 Pro, or maybe $20 less, which is at that point, I know money is not, it's easier to say, which to just spend the extra $20. I know it's not that easy, but there is a huge performance jump from any $120 mouse you're going to buy in the market to one of the newer Razer mice. The other thing is the weight. The weight is 55 grams, but it is balanced super well. And yeah, it is a little bit heavy. I wish it would be not heavy, but if this was a 39-gram mouse like the Sora, that would be absolutely amazing. But you kind of just take a trade-off. That's kind of one of the only things wrong with it, and the fact that it's still sub 60 grams, and that's the only thing wrong with it that makes it just great. Yeah, there's really that's really all I have to say for this video. Just buy the mouse, and just don't buy a mouse until Razer releases another mouse, or Final Mouse steps their game up, or someone makes a better performing mouse, which I don't think is going to be soon. But yeah, that's basically the end of this video. Peace.